Hey, this is a quick and juicy 15-minute Pilates class focused on firing up the glutes and building strength through mindful movement. Perfect to squeeze into your day when you want to feel strong, supported, and switched on. Let's do this and hit that subscribe button if this is your jam. It's mat Pilates time. So if you've never practiced Pilates before, know that it's not as serene as yoga. There's a little bit of time where does get a little bit ouchy, but I really encourage you to breathe through it. Your Pilates breath is a little bit different to our yoga breath. So we want to inhale through our nose and we exhale through our mouths in Pilates at the strongest part of the exercise, which is sometimes different if, like for example, we're going to do bridges. It's a different breath. We breathe out on the lift in Pilates, and we actually breathe in yoga in the lift. But let's not worry about that now. But if you get confused, as long as you're breathing, okay? But general rule of thumb in Pilates, the stronger part of the exhale, where you need to exert that energy, the exhale will help you. We're going to start on our backs here. And let's just bring our knees into our chest, have a little rock from side to side. And then landing your feet on the mat, feet are hip width apart and heels pretty much underneath our knees. Little tuck of our chin, back of our neck is long, and feel your lower back might just be naturally arching off the mat here. We want to imprint that now, and it feels like you're tucking your tailbone under. Then we peel on up, keeping your knees at hip width apart. They've got a tendency sometimes to open up or roll in. And we want to lift ourselves pretty much in line, knees in line with your hips and then your chest. And then slowly lower each vertebrae back down. Nice exhale, we peel up. And inhale to lower down. Let's do one more like that. Peel on up. And then lower on down. Nice, we're going to start to speed it up now. So we take out that peeling action and we just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Use that exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Again, keeping your knees in line with your hips. Really ground your feet into the mat so evenly as well. So the blades and the balls of your feet, heels. And can you bring in that squeeze of your glutes at the top? Nice. Keep going. We got it. Just 4. I'm going to hold it up for 3, for 2, and 1. Hips stay lifted now. You might want to bring your hands to the mat, or you can bring them at your hips. We're going to lift one leg up and lower it down. Lift your opposite leg up and lower it down. Now, can we do this without dropping our hips? Our march is here. Feel your breath. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower your leg. Feeling that lower band of your abdominal muscles start to activate. Good job. We're going to add on leg lifts. We extend, return the bend, sole of your foot to the mat. Lift, extend, bend, return. We got it. Again, try to keep yourself super stable in these bridges. Keeping your ribs, bottom ribs knitted in, your glutes switched on. Good job. Now, next time your right leg is in your tabletop, we're going to hold it there, Let's meet with our right leg in tabletop. Little tiny pulses of our hips. So we're lowering about an inch and then returning it to lift an inch. Keep it going. Strong in your left glute. Ground your left foot into the mat. We got this. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Return your right foot down. Let's lift our left leg up. If you need to lower your hips to reset, of course, go for it. But we're going to pulse here. Meet us here when you're ready. Keep it going. We got it. Nice one. Keep pulsing, lifting and lowering for just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lower your left foot down, lower your sit bones down. Let's windscreep and wipe for your knees. Nice. Bring your knees up into your chest. Little release of your lower back. And if it feels okay to rock up and down your spine, do so. Or just roll to one side and meet us in a tabletop. So finding your tabletop position, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going to come into our rainbows here. So in our tabletop, we want to make sure that we're not dropping our belly or our chest. Have that activation of navel to spine and that little doming of your upper back. Think of the space between your shoulder blades just lifted a little. And keeping your back of your neck long. Then we're going to extend our right leg back behind us. We're going to tap our toes over to the left. Lift your heel up and rainbow it over to the right to tap your toes. Nice. Now we want to stay as still as we can in the rest of our body. Keep breathing here, getting into our glutes. Nice. Tapping your toes as far over to the left as you can. If you want, you can add in a gaze of your eyes to your toes when they tap over to the left. You kind of get this oblique crunch in your left side. But just for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice. Return your right leg to extend straight back behind you. We're going to bend our knee here. Stamp the sole of your foot to the roof, keeping your knee at that 90-degree angle. Hover your knee off your mat. Draw your knee towards you. Stamp it, and then bring your knee to hover. Now, if your wrists have had enough, you can always drop to your forearms. Nice. Imagine your sole of your foot wanting to stamp on the roof. You can always bring in a double stamp, like a pulse there if you wish. And yes, if your left glute is burning, the one that's not moving, that's a great sign that you're keeping your body nice and stable and steady, activated, getting strong. All right. Bring your right knee to hover. I like to drop to my left forearm, left fingertips to the right, as we're going to open our leg up, out to the right here for our fire hydrants. Find that lift from your right inner thigh, inside of your right knee. Leg stays at that 90-degree angle. We got it. Beautiful. We're going to keep it lifted in 3. In 2. This one, we're going to hold it there to bring our leg to extend, pressing away with your heel and return the bend. Extend, bend. Use your exhale to extend. Feel like you're pushing something really hard away. can imagine that it's me saying, get away. I don't want to do any more glute work on this left glute. Nice. Let's go for 3 more. We got it. That's 2. One last one. Good job. Return your knee down and give your left glute a bit of loving, maybe a little bit of a slap. All right, let's do that on the other side. So reset your tabletop. Remember, we're not dropping our chest or belly. And let's extend our left leg back behind us. We're tapping our left toes now over to the right. Tap it over to the left. Might feel like a little bit of a relief to get that moving. Good job. Remember, you can turn your gaze now over to the right. Beautiful. Lifting your heel high up to rainbow it up and over. We got it. Last 3. For 2. And 1. Good job. Extend your left leg behind you. Foot is flexed, but we're bending our left knee. Stamp the sole of your foot to the roof, and then bring your knee to hover off the mat. Forearms is an option if you need. Beautiful. Keep breathing here. Remember, you can do that double stamp to the roof, that pulse if you like. Good job. Just for 3. Come into our fire hydrants. In 2. And 1. Good job. Again, you might like to drop to your right forearm this time, right fingertips to your left. We're opening our left leg out, keeping that L shape and finding that lift with the inside of your knee. Right glute is super stable. That might be firing up now. We're going to hold it up for our leg extensions. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it up. Press your heel away. Return that bend. Press. Good job. We got it. I know that it's burning. I'm with you. Can we do 3 more? That's 2. One last one. Beautiful. Good job. And again, release that booty. We're going to come back down onto our sit bones. Come onto our backs, but not all the way down actually. We're going to stay up on our palms if we can. Now I know I've been a little wrist heavy. So what we're going to do, and I'll show you a couple of modifications if you need. We're going to extend our legs here and then bring our knees to our chest. Inhale. Good job. Now if your wrists have had enough, we can do this on our back. Legs extending, drawing your knees in. Now want to try, if you're in this position, to make sure that your lower back is grounding into the mat. So only extend your legs to where you can keep your lower back into the mat. So maybe they don't come diagonally down as it's quite strong. Or we're up on our palms. Go at any pace that suits you. If this is a bit fast, we're finishing up soon. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's come into a seat. Arms up. Take a hold of your left wrist, reach over to the right. Inhale back to center, take a hold of your right wrist, over to the left. Beautiful, inhale back to center. Let's walk your fingertips forward, get a little stretch in your glute. So sit your sit bone back, round your spine. It's a very gentle one, can be for some, for the glute there. But change the crossing of your leg, opposite leg in front. This might feel a little stronger on your non-preferred side. Beautiful, and then slowly come on up. Feel free to stretch your body out, keep moving if you wish. We are done for today. Well done. That was short, sweet, and strong. Thank you for showing up. If you're feeling fired up and want more classes like this, hit subscribe and check out what's coming next. And if you loved it, leave a comment so I know to keep them coming. See you on the mat again soon.